this is a response to Mr. Parkin01, who is half of the British Fest. The links to both channels will be in the description box. This one is about the lack of star power in WWE. It's something that a lot of us older fans have been saying for a long time, that there aren't enough mid-carders and upper mid-carders that could easily transition into the main event the way they used to be. Because whereas you always had like the very top tier guys, you always had tier just underneath that, which was upper mid-card, who could be a champion at any time and come back down and do mid-card as well, the same way Jericho used to do. I always considered Jericho the ultimate upper mid-carder, because you could literally put any belt on him and that belt would be elevated by him wearing it, which for me is a sign of someone who really, really is good at what he does. The man does deserve the best in the world at what he does, because bless his heart, he really is good at it. I'm really hoping that Jericho comes back, because I really do think that SmackDown could really do with him coming back as a face, just so that you've got an anti-Orton face. Though it would be really interesting to see him come back as a heel against Punk, just because Jericho versus Punk would just be the most amazing match, and would produce an amazing series of matches, because they both have really, really flexible styles. So they could do a really ground-based match, they could do a really high-flying match, they could do a really combined match. They have the ability to do all of them, and they have the flexibility and moveset to do all of them. They could even put on a brutal no-holds-barred match. I just think the pair of them together would work so well. I do agree with the future stars being people, definitely Dolph Ziggler. If I had my way, Jomo. Cody Rhodes, I can really see getting there now. If you'd have asked me a year ago, I'd have said no way in hell. Which proves that whole dashing to grotesque gimmick thing actually worked really well, because it got me interested in Cody Rhodes as a character. I actually kind of feel sorry for Jack Swagger, because he is one of those who they gave him the belt and then completely changed his character. And it's like, the whole point of the fact that we want him to win the Money in the Bank in the first place and win the title in the first place was the fact that we liked the character. So the second you give him the belt, you change the character. Seriously, it's one of those moments where I'm like, smoke coming out of my ears. Unfortunately, I can't find that thingy on my list. So you can do an exclamation mark or something. Exclamation mark. There you go. Yeah, playing with the gadgets on my computer. But anyway, yes, I do agree very much with what Mr. Parkin said, and it's something that a lot of us have said for a long time, is that they do need to build a lot more solid upper mid-card guys. They need to build a much more diverse main event scene. And yeah, Dolph Ziggler, Jomo, Cody Rhodes, Daniel Bryan, Wade Barrett, Sheamus, trying to think now, Miz, obviously. But like, most of those guys are around the 30 mark, so like they need to be elevated to main event soonish. because they've got, what, a decade left? A decade and a half if they're lucky? I mean, Jono is probably the highest risk because of his moveset and his style. I'd really love to see more. And when they do things like the Elimination Chamber, you need to have an upper mid card / main event that is close enough so that you actually genuinely have 6 guys that could win the belt on each show. And at the moment, I don't think they have that. I think it's going to be 3 guys who might win and 3 guys that don't have a chance in hell, which makes it far less interesting. I'm actually kind of looking forward to seeing which matches they put in Hell in a Cell. Just out of curiosity more than anything. Because hopefully I should be watching Hell in a Cell on that, which is my fabulous new big screen, and my computer's that if you can hear weird noises in the background, it is actually the fan on my laptop. It's actually just because this flat is way warmer than my old flat, and my computer gets a little overheated. But yeah, that's my response. So check out Parking 01 and the British Fist, and check out NJ17 as well, who is the other half of the British Fist, and he's also very good. So I shall see you guys later, and as I said, on the 30th you will have a mega month in review video, which I'm hoping to keep under 20 minutes. So look forward to that, and yeah, that's it. See you later.